Hare Krishna. Pranams to you, ma. Pranams to you all. Yes.
Pranams to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Shri Radhika, Ahladini Shakti of Bhagavan. So we are talking about Bhagavan. We are hearing about Bhagavan. Bhagavan Shri Radhika. Like Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Bhagavan Shri Radhika. Like Bhagavan has 64 qualities. Bhagavan, Lord Shri Krishna has 64 qualities. Bhagavan Shri Radhika also has her qualities. Everything about Shri Radhika is simply for Bhagavan Shri Krishna, simply to give him pleasure. So every description, every quality is because she she is the Shakti of Bhagavan. She came out of Bhagavan and formed a Rupa. And the whole purpose of that Rupa is to give Ahlada to Bhagavan. That is Ahladin Shakti, Srimati Radharani. What Ahlada am I giving to Bhagavan? that is that's the relevance to me here. What Ahlada? Ahlada by a jiva to Bhagavan is only by seva. Seva. So, what is it there? Seva, seva with the body is what? Bare minimum, two things. Body in sattva is keep it clean, use it for seva. That's the sattva of the body. That's the sattva of the body. Keep it clean, use it for seva. That's all. The rest of the seva, manas seva, savai mana Krishna padara vindayo. That is manas seva. What is the seva of buddhi? Anyada sharanam na asti tvameva sharanam mama. That is the seva of the buddhi. The pinnacle of intelligence is to submit to the transcendence. Tvameva sharanam mama. That's the seva of the buddhi. Then gone, there is no more ahankara. When the seva is performed by this tanu, body. Keep it clean, seva savai mana Krishna padara vindayo. Anyada sharanam na asti tvameva sharanam mama. Tvameva sharanam nama. So that is what would be pleasing from this jiva to Bhagavan. I like that. And we also heard about the Smarta Vidhi and Smarta Vichar, Goswami Vichar. Almost all of the India is a Smarta Vichar. This Ekadasi is also. They are mostly, the dates also they don't match sometimes. So most of it is all Smarta Vichar. Vaishnavism, especially in the Gaudiya Vaishnava, is Goswami Vichar. So in Smarta, say when they are following Ekadasi, Smarta is all about procedure, ritual. And what is the goal? Bhoga. Perform the rituals for more and more bhoga in this world of bhoga, either on this earth or in the Svargaloka. That's Smarta. You call this Brahman, that Brahman, this puja, that puja. Everything. For what? Puja done fantastically. Performed, rituals performed fantastically. For what? Bhogananda. Oh, Govinda, Govinda. That's a Smarta Vichar. The Gosai Vichar is It's about not rituals. It is about seva. I'm not even calling it as process. I'm actually calling that as seva. Our minds have become so, our software has become so mechanical, so mechanical, technical, intellectual, all that level. So when we say process, we also think as process. I'm going through the process. Abhi karna hai. This is about this moment. Bhakti is about this moment. Seva. So bhakti is about seva. And the purpose is Sevananda. Bhakti is about seva to Bhagavan. And the purpose is Sevananda. When Bhagavan is in Ananda, we get the Sevananda. That is Bhakti. Zameen Asman Farak. Such a difference between Smarta Vichar and Gosai Vichar. Oh, is that so? That's all Smartas, huh? They perform rituals, they are Bhoganandas. I'm a devotee here. I got initiated. So, I am in Goswami Vichar. Yes, that is the whole purpose. That's why the initiation, the Diksha, Guru Padashraya is taken. But let me look at myself. If I am really a Smarta inside or a Bhakta inside, how is my Bhakti? Am I just performing check, or do I see everything in Bhakti as seva? Nama is the seva. Anything given when the body is put in the seva, is that seva? Hearing the katha seva. Am I seeing it as seva, or am I seeing it as a checklist? If I'm seeing it like done, what's next? That is Smarta. Smarta Bhakti, a hybrid one. But if I'm seeing that as seva, then yes, that is good. Seva for Bhagavan. We just don't want to leave it like that. Seva in the air. Seva to who? Seva to Bhagavan. Everything is in Bhagavad Sambandha. So seva to Bhagavan. And second thing is, yes, seva to Bhagavan is being performed. Am I in Sevananda, or am I thinking I am really doing a great favor to the devotees around, great favor to Guru, great favor to Bhagavan? Am I really getting tired in the seva? So much seva I'm doing. The tiredness is because of that. Oh, so much seva I am doing. That gives the tiredness. But this seva is prasad. This is a prasad. Mercy given to me. I look forward to more mercy. There is no tiredness there, only Sevananda. Like that. So, when I am seeing every anga of bhakti as seva, and one my perspective about seva is leading me to Sevananda, then yes, good, that's Gosai Vichar. That's all, Mataji. That's all for today from my side. What did we hear? How can this jiva please Bhagavan with the body that is made of this pancha mahabhutas? A piece of dirt, a small word that we could relate to is this body, piece of dirt. just clean this dirt, and Guru will use it for seva. That's all. That's all about this body. And then mind, savai mana Krishna padaravindayo. Buddhi, tvameva sharanam gaccha. That is how this jiva can give pleasure to Bhagavan. And the second one was difference between the Smarta Vichar and Gosai Vichar, that we understood in general, and how is that applicable to our bhakti. That's all, Mataji. Thank you to you. Thank you all, dear devotees. If nothing from anyone of you, then we may go for shlok.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much for realizing us. It's like how much that is there. And thank you so much, Mataji.
Yes, please.
Dear devotees, if anyone would like to utilize, we have 10 more minutes before going to the sloka. So
I don't think no questions, nothing we're pending right now. We have cleared everything. Yeah, no questions pending too. Okay. Fine. Nothing. Shlok.
sure, Mataji.
Gosai Vichar. Yeah. By the way, yeah. Actually, none of us would be in this bhakti if it was about Smarta Vichar. Smarta Vichar is only for those who are born in Brahmana family and are performing rituals like that. Then what about the rest of the jivas, rest of the people? So are they good for nothing? Then how will they get Bhagavan? First of all, in the Smarta Vichara, that is caste based. Brahmana, you are born in a Brahmana family and you do the mantras and the rituals, and then so you have knowledge, and then actually the thing is Brahma Janeti iti Brahmana, one who is in a position to impart the Brahma Jnana and Bhagavan to the rest of the society is Brahmana. But in Smarta Vichar, it is about rituals, and if it is using Bhagavan, not serving Bhagavan, how good is that Smarta Brahmana? For themselves or for the rest of the society? Then what is going to happen to the whole human race, rest of the society? Who is going to save? Kirāta-hūṇāndhra-pulinda-pulkaśā, ābhīra-śumbhā yavanāḥ ye अन्ये च pāpā yad-apāśrayāśrayāḥ śudhyanti tasmai prabhaviṣṇave namaḥ. Who will do this? Who will do this śudhyanti tasmai prabhaviṣṇave namaḥ? If it is only the Smarta Vichar that has to, if they are considered given monopoly to do the uddharana, uplift all this human race, and if the Smarta Vichar is only for the Bhogananda, who will do this śudhyanti tasmai prabhaviṣṇave namaḥ? Not only in India, everywhere in the world. Kirāta-hūṇāndhra-pulinda-pulkaśā, ābhīra-śumbhā, yavanāḥ, khasādayaḥ are only the names of the outcast who don't fall in the four in the varnashrama dharma. And those are basically actually outside India in those days. Now there is everywhere is kirāta-hūṇāndhra-pulinda-pulkaśā, ābhīra-śumbhā, yavanāḥ, khasādayaḥ, everywhere, not just outside India. Then who is going to do the uddharana of all this? Ye anye cha pāpā. This is Sukadeva Goswami before he is glorifying Bhagavan. Before he is starting to speak about Bhagavan in Srimad Bhagavatam, these are the beautiful verses of glorification to Sri Bhagavan Vasudeva by Sukadeva Goswami. So Sukadeva Goswami is saying, Ye anyecha pāpā, not just these outcast members that have been enumerated here, not only these, kirāta-hūṇāndhra-pulinda-pulkaśā, not just this, ye anyecha pāpā, all those who were not mentioned here and are sinful. Then who is going to rescue these sinful souls? Yad-apāśrayāśrayāḥ. When these souls, unfortunate souls, sinful, entangled in the sinful activities, when yad-apāśrayāśrayāḥ, when they take the ashraya of the ashrita bhaktas. So when all these souls, they take ashraya of your ashrita bhaktas, Bhagavan, then śudhyanti tasmai prabhaviṣṇave namaḥ. They śudhyanti, they are all purified. This is the power of Bhakti. Where is Bhakti? Where is Smarta? Where is Bhoga-centered Smarta? Where is Bhagavat-centered Bhakti? And that Bhagavat-centered Bhakti, how is it rescuing the jivas, the sinful souls? By simple one thing, only one process, only one step. What can a sinful soul do? It can't even understand anything. Not about Bhagavan, not about this Maya, how much the soul is embedded in the Maya. So much so that sense gratification is considered as a sin. That is the definition of sin. Pāpā means sense gratification. Indriya lolatvam is pāpā. What kind of lives are this Kali-yuga jivas living? Everything indriya lolatvam, pāpā, sin. There is nothing that is not sin here, because the whole Kali-yuga life is all about sense gratification. So what can a sense enjoyer understand, a sinful person understand about Bhagavan, who is so pure? So there is no scope, no hope actually. But only one rescue. Yad-apāśrayāśrayāḥ. When this sinful Kali-yuga souls, when they take ashraya of the ashrita bhaktas, that's the only chance, one and only chance. Yesterday we were hearing about the katha of Ratnakara, how he has turned into Valmiki. All he has done was only sins, nothing but sins. But how did he become such a great soul, Valmiki? Ratnakara, he was torturing humans, torturing birds. There was nothing good about Ratnakara. Torture and torture only. For his living, look at that, sense gratification has become his living. For his livelihood, kill the travelers, kill the birds, livelihood for his sake and for his family's sake, because he was a hunter, Ratnakara. That amount of sin, mountains of sin, he had no qualification even to take the name of Rama. So that's why Narad Muni has to say, okay, you say Mara, 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 Mara. You say Mara. And then yes, you will get out of these sinful reactions, you will not go to hell. And that's the thing that has changed Ratnakara to Valmiki. That is yad-apāśrayāśrayāḥ. All that he has done is ashraya of Narada Muni, who has taken the ashraya of the Lord. That's it. And this Ratnakara, most sinful person, has become Valmiki, the saint, the devotee, like that. So that is the potency of an Ashrita Bhakta. So the only means is to take the shelter of the dust of the lotus feet of these Mahat Bhaktas. That's all. And then the Bhagavad Bhakti will be given by them. And we all become śudhyanti, tasmai, prabhaviṣṇave namaḥ. So that's the major thing. Smarta and Bhakti are just opposite poles. Yes, Mataji, that's about the Smarta and Bhakti, I think. Yes, now glorification for today. Yes, please. Now, Shloka, please, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for adding more on the Smarta.
Yes.
Thank you.